Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to be kind of looking at some changes I've made to the channel recently and some new content, that kind of styles that I've added, as well as another idea that I have that I'm considering adding to the channel, and I want to bounce off at you guys. So if this is your first time on the channel, you kind of picked an interesting video, but it might be exciting for you to kind of know the direction we're heading for the future of this channel, so consider subscribing if that's the case. So let's get this intro out of the way and I'll get started. Welcome once again, my name's Austin, and this channel is all about digging deeper and going further to better understand faith and film and everything that's in between. If that's exciting to you, as I said just a moment ago, make sure you click that subscribe button down below if you've not already, so you don't miss out on any future content. So this week, I just wanted to kind of take a bit of a break while still being able to post a video. Very quickly, thank you for your patience in last week's video of being up a few days late. I had some issues uploading it. I have really bad upload speeds on my internet at home, and I made a really long video last week, and I also switched to a new editing software. So kind of figuring out all those things at once made for just a delay that just made more sense for me to not stress out about it and just upload it a couple days late. So all those things should be figured out now. As I said, hopefully this video goes up Friday as planned, as that's when I upload all of my videos, usually Friday afternoon or evening. So with that disclaimer out of the way, I've been adding some kind of new type series to my channel recently. Some of them are ones that I didn't really start off as a series, but they've kind of become a series, or ones that I've just kind of incorporated over the past few months. For example, we kind of have one that I've come to call a Christian perspective, where I talk about something and relate it to the Christian themes that I've picked up on in watching it, whether it's a movie, a video game, a TV show, that kind of thing. That's been a series I've really been enjoying. It's one that I've added a number of videos to over the past 4 to 6 months probably. Most recently in that series, movie-wise, would probably be Tenet, and then I also discussed the Rurouni Kenshin anime series and a lot of the Christian themes I've picked up on that. So that's been a series I've really been enjoying, and one that kind of started off as a bit of a random one-off and has become kind of an ongoing series that once every month, every couple of months or so, I try to add one video to that series. So that's been one I've really enjoyed. It hasn't gotten a ton of traction yet, but it's the videos that I really enjoy making, so I'm definitely going to continue with those. And kind of along those lines, I've been talking about more TV shows lately. I mentioned Rurouni Kenshin, the anime series that I kind of got obsessed with for a while there. That was a show that I talked about, as well as a WandaVision, and then also The Chosen, which is a recent Christian series that's been on that I've talked about. So I've been starting to talk a little bit more about TV shows. I always kind of said faith and film and everything in between, but TV shows definitely kind of fall into that category, so they're not something I'll talk about quite as often, as I'm a bit more of a movie fan than a TV show fan. But if that's something you guys have been interested in and really like, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to continue adding discussion videos when it comes to different TV shows that I'm watching and enjoyed. I can definitely keep those up. And then also, one of my favorite series that I've also been doing is catching up on movies. So this is a series where I've been watching a classic movie. Last Halloween was a big one where I watched the original and the new Halloween and The Shining for the first time, and those are ones that I really enjoyed putting together. The Halloween opening is still one of my favorite intros that I've done. It probably is my favorite intro that I've done in a video. I was so happy with the way that came out. I got really creative with that one. So if you've not seen that video, check it out. It's really cool. So those are ones that I'm really enjoying doing. I just did most recently Seven Samurai on the channel, so I definitely need to be looking to see kind of which one I can do next, because I watch a lot of movies that I haven't seen for the first time, and especially ones that are classic and well loved. I want to be able to kind of share that experience with you guys who have seen the movie. So catching up on movies, a Christian perspective, and more TV shows, that stuff I've kind of been incorporating more into the channel recently. I guess another one would be even some video games. I talked about the video game Celeste about 6 or so months ago probably, and that's the only video game for now that I've talked about on this channel. I don't play a ton of video games, at least as much as I used to when I was back in college, but with my new job and schedule, I have most days to myself. So I have been picking up and playing more video games recently, and I've been kind of falling into a new niche of games that I'm interested in. I used to play a lot of first-person shooter action games, but more recently I've found myself much more enjoying just kind of like casual, relaxing games. I still play a few handfuls of like kind of open world action and shooter games, but I found myself more interested in games like Stardew Valley, Mario Maker, Animal Crossing, like that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of falling into a new niche of games I'm interested in. So if there's any games that I've been playing and you guys enjoy the video game kind of perspective of picking up the Christian themes and the stories of those games, that's something I can continue doing as well, because the Celeste video was really fun and I really enjoyed that one. Finally, the main reason I'm putting this video together, I'm considering doing live streams on the channel. It's something I guess I've thought about it for a little while, but I'm actually seriously considering it at this point. I did kind of some experimenting with a live stream software, well, not really software, with a live stream kind of program called StreamYard. That's a fairly simple and free one. And I did kind of like a private test stream just for myself to see how it goes, because I, like I said, have horrible internet at my house, so I don't want to do it if it's just going to be a horrible quality. But it's something I'm considering seriously, but I want to make sure it's something you guys would be interested with on the channel. Now, I do have an idea of what I'd like to do with it. What I'm thinking is if we take kind of the movies that I'm watching, you're watching, and maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, like every other week or so, just kind of sit down for half an hour on a live video and talk about what we've been watching, what we enjoy about it, that kind of thing. Like I said, I want to make sure there's enough interest in it. If there's not, I may come up with another way to do something like that, but I feel like a live stream will be a really cool way for me to kind of get to talk to you guys more frequently, get to know you guys a little better, and same vice versa. You guys get to know me, because in a long form, hour long video, you're gonna kind of get to know me a little more. So if that's something you guys will be interested in, that's the big one I want to know about in the comments. If you'd be interested in live streams every once, if this really works well, I can even bring in friends and kind of other YouTubers that I'm friends with, and we can kind of talk about stuff together, that kind of thing. But I think it'd be a really cool way to continue to kind of build this community that we have. I've really enjoyed everything that this channel has been so far, and I'm kind of always looking for new little opportunities. Like I said, I spent the first few minutes of this video talking about all the things I've kind of become staples of the channel, and I want to kind of see if this might be an opportunity as well. So if you're interested in live streams, any of the series that I've talked about so far, continuing those on, let me know in the comments down below. This is very much a video that I would like people's opinions on, and kind of to get engage people's interest in certain directions that I want to take the channel. So let me know in the comments down below your opinions on any of those things. I really look forward to it. I appreciate anyone who took the time to check out this video, because it's not very typical of what I post a video on, and let me know what you think. So I look forward to seeing your comments. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. Back to normal content next week. I'll see you in the next one.